Hi, everyone. My name is Matt Ackerson. I am the founder and CEO of AutoGrow.co, as you may already know. And in today's video, I am going to be going over three of some of the best B2B content marketing examples, three of some of the best, but parentheses, maybe a little boring. The businesses are a little boring, not the examples, because the examples are actually very interesting because the businesses are they're kind of boring. They're kind of like, you'll see. So this video goes along with a full in-depth article that talks about, just actually a full 29 of the best content marketing, B2B content marketing examples that are out there on the web that we've curated and collected for you. And the reason why I wanted to actually create this piece of content from the start was, I want to see, okay, what are some of the most creative ways that businesses are actually driving traffic with content, with online content marketing campaigns? Because content marketing, you look at the search stats from Google Trends, it just keeps going up and up and up. And that's interesting. Even in up to 2020, it's still rising. So fascinating. So what are other companies? What are big, sometimes boring businesses doing that we should know about to help our companies, to help your company? Something that may inspire you to do something a little different, a little bit better, or just launch a new type of campaign. So the first example comes from John Deere. John Deere makes tractors, okay? And that's kind of what I mean by, boring, in the sense of like, okay, this is a large, successful business. They actually make things, they're not like a startup or anything like that. They're not doing artificial intelligence on tractors, although who knows, maybe that's their next product. But anyway, John Deere, this company that makes those green tractors, with the yellow logo, I think it's of like a deer, I think that's part of their logo. So their content, this example from them is called The Furrow. And what it is, it's a magazine focused on some of the challenges that face farmers and the solutions that can help them to overcome those challenges. The magazine, it's super focused on the issues, not on being like overly salesy or anything like this. So basically, their whole content marketing shtick in this way, shtick, I love saying that word. I don't think I've ever said that word out loud, shtick. Their content marketing shtick in this way is to just create an entire magazine and just like with interesting articles just dedicated to their customer niche, to farmers, who many of whom are actually already customers. So that's fascinating. But here's where it's even more fascinating, is when we get into the results. So here are the kind of results that it gets. So it's currently has more than 500,000 readers, 550,000 readers in North America. And many of these readers, as I said, they're already John Deere customers, but not all are. There's definitely, over time, you're going to need maintenance, probably going to need, if you, buy more land, you're going to need a new tractor, maybe a replacement tractor, whatever. But added to that, the magazine calculates from readership surveys that actually 40% of readers report reading every single word of the magazine. That's huge. I mean, I don't know how thick exactly this magazine is, but still, what percentage of our readers actually, you're watching the video now, probably because you'd rather be watching than reading, as with a lot of other people. We prefer to watch videos, especially online. But every single word, that's huge. So that equates roughly to 25 million impressions per year on their content, right? So plus, John Deere continues to be one of the biggest farm equipment producers in the world, and obviously you can see why with this example and them actually innovating in terms of their marketing. Their revenue as a business, I said these were boring companies, but that doesn't mean not successful. Almost $40 billion in revenue last year, growth of over 5% from the year before, monthly website visits, 741,000, and over 4.6 million Facebook followers. And some of those results obviously coming as a direct or indirect results of a marketing campaign like this content marketing campaign. So the key takeaways from this example are, you want to keep your content educational rather than self-promoting. You can always plug, your own services or products, but put it in there as a separate ad. Like if you're going to go the full magazine route, or just bake it in a way that it's objective. It's not bothering anyone, and it just kind of flows with the content. So you put value and helping your readers to like actually help them and give them actionable information before trying to sell them. And if you do that, you're going to have a much higher conversion rate. So yeah, light on the sales talk, heavy on the education. Here's example number 2 from General Electric. Their campaign is called #GE InstaWalk. GE InstaWalk. And this one was, I didn't fully get this one. Like maybe I need to spend more time on social media to fully get this example, but the InstaWalk hashtag, it's meant to show a visual tour of a specific area or pictures or video. So I guess it's kind of interesting to share that sort of thing on social media, and has been popular lately. So GE, General Electric, capitalized on this trending hashtag by creating their own GE InstaWalk series, where social media influencers and superfans would tour manufacturing facilities of GE's manufacturing facilities and post the pictures to Instagram. And the campaign just been a huge hit. So for example, here are the results that it actually got. Some of which include 3 million, a reach of 3 million people per factory tour. That's just from one influencer walking in there doing a GE InstaWalk. 3 million. That's really big. 8 million new views on their Instagram page, and over 3,000 new followers to their Instagram page. So 3,000 doesn't sound like a whole lot, but maybe those are very targeted people. Keep in mind, GE, again, kind of a sleepy, boring business, but they make big things like jet engine turbines. Okay, they make jet engines for jet airplanes. Okay, so 3,000 followers may not sound like a lot, but it could be the quality over the quantity, since one client to GE could be worth millions of dollars. All right. Some key takeaways. People love visual content. So when it comes to your content marketing strategy, try to include images and videos as much as possible, especially on social media. Also, try to connect with your audience on a human level, just like GE did, by including pictures of people that actually work in their factories. Okay, this is the people factor. It's so powerful. It's why I do these videos, so that you guys who are watching, maybe you're watching this on autogrow.co, or maybe you're watching this on YouTube. By the way, hit the like button. Don't smash it. Just tap it. Just tap it lightly. All right, and be sure to leave a comment. I love hearing from you guys. All right, even if you're watching this not on YouTube but on autogrow.co, leave a comment. I still love hearing from you guys. But long story short, people want to buy from people, not faceless corporations. And again, why I'm on video with you guys, because I want to connect with you. And sometimes we just prefer to watch a video than to read an article. All right, it's more interesting. It's more dynamic. You can't go like this exactly through the text, although we can try. All right, number 3, Deloitte's brain chemistry. Example number 3, and the final example for this video. So what is it? Is that Deloitte, which is a consulting company, one of the most famous consulting companies in the world, and they came up. So they're a consulting company to other big businesses. Okay, they also produce a lot of do a lot of tax help, audit support, organizational advice, this type of thing. And they created something called brain chemistry. A super advanced and research-backed quiz for big business executives to find out what type of management style they fall under. And their website, it also offers tons of other content like books and guides and podcasts and webcasts. They play specifically to the results, that play rather specifically to the results of this quiz. And so again, the purpose of the brain chemistry research-backed quiz is that, again, it helps these big business execs determine, what type of management style they fall under. And I mean, that's kind of rule 101 for a lot of these quizzes that are out there, is you want to, people are interested to take your quiz if you're going to tell them something that is concrete and interesting about themselves. If you're going to ask them, oh, here's a quiz, to find out what type of Pokemon you are, it's like, all right, some people might take that for fun. Some people might take that quiz if they're on BuzzFeed.com. But if you're looking to generate leads and sales, unless you're selling, I don't know, Pokemon memorabilia, it's not going to work out so well. So it does work out in this case, though, because this is based on actual hard research, hope so, that they've done. So here are the results that the brain chemistry quiz got. So it's been live for over 10 years. So obviously it's been working pretty well for them. And since then, as the company has been a little bit vague in sharing, but specific enough that we can mention it here, is that they've gotten hundreds of thousands of executives to use it. And it's also spawned plenty of supplementary material like large-scale surveys and webcasts and articles printed in the Harvard Business Review. So just the other day, actually, I was on a Zoom call with another entrepreneur, good friend of mine, who's actually a client of AutoGrow. And he was talking about Myers-Briggs, the Myers-Briggs test, which is kind of like a personality assessment test telling you something about yourself, very similar to the brain chemistry quiz here. And that's what this reminds me of, because he was explaining it like, okay, like I have an analytical type of mindset, right? And he said, because this is how I work. And, so he was kind of using it to explain like how he works on things and how we be working together on something. And yeah, so it's, so people in this case too, that they're finding it useful because it tells them something about how they operate and how they can best kind of build systems and habits around what they are naturally inclined to do, or what naturally fits with their personality and work style. Key takeaways to wrap up: use particularly popular pieces of content as a jumping off point for other types of content. So in this case, kind of like hub and spoke model. So imagine that the brain chemistry quiz was like the hub, and then the spokes coming out of it were the other surveys and webcasts and articles. So this could come in the form of turning content into other media types, blog posts into ebooks, guides, videos. You might call this content atomization. The trick, though, is making sure there's enough demand, and so you're able to keep producing new content based off of that value that you're still offering. When you run out of ideas, just don't keep iterating on the same, just for the sake of iterating. You want people to not see you in that light where you're just trying to recycle content. Instead come up with some sort of a new idea. All right. Speaking of new ideas, there's actually 26 more just amazing B2B content marketing examples that just making sure we're still recording here. That they're actually, speaking of new ideas, there are actually 26 more examples that you can read about by, if you're watching this on autogrow.co, scrolling down on the page, or if you are on YouTube, and I know that you're going to love to hit that like button, so thanks so much in advance. But click on the link in the description, and you will be able to see the complete list by going there. And also, speaking of new ideas, if you want help delegating your digital marketing tasks and projects without the headaches of hiring, go check out autogrow.co. Right? Go check us out there, because with AutoGrow, we're like project management software with talented, proven professionals already inside ready and waiting to get work done for you. So copywriters, designers, developers, strategists, and more. And you just delegate all of your digital marketing tasks and projects to us. So if you're an agency, this is perfect for you. If you're a coach looking to maintain, update your web presence, build out funnels, landing pages, offers, do the same for your clients. We just make it so easy no matter what type of business you are. So check us out at autogrow.co. It's a monthly package, so it's a flat fee, very affordable. And the way that it works is after you sign up in 2 clicks, first click to select your package, second click on the checkout page to actually check out. We're going to learn a little bit about your business. We're going to meet with you one-on-one, so you get strategy calls depending on what package you select as well, included. And so we'll learn all about your business, get some background, so we make sure that all the copy, all the design that we write, it's as tailored as possible to your market, to your audience. And the way that it works is, again, like project management software, you just type some notes. Okay, here's what I want to get done. Here's my idea. Maybe some examples of, what it could, other similar examples like, okay, I want to build a landing page. So here's some landing page examples that I like. So you include those, you hit the button that says make it real in the software, and we receive your request and we get right to work on it. And you can sit back, relax, watch as it comes to life, moving from 0% to 100% in the progress bar. And if you have any questions or need to communicate on anything in the meantime, we got our live integrated chat with the AutoGrow web app now. So that's also really cool. And we just optimized it for mobile. So we don't have an actual mobile app yet, but it's looking really, really great on mobile now. So that's also a huge benefit. So it's like project management software with proven pros already inside. So check it out at autogrow.co. So until next time, as always, keep converting and stay focused. I'll see you soon.